Good morning, Mohave County. This is Janssen Villegas, and welcome to the Janssen Show. Today, we have the man, the myth, the legend, Mitch Mulcahy.
Welcome, Mitch.
And he is owner of HeatWave CrossFit. Mitch, thank you so much for being here today. Tell us a little bit about your wonderful establishment.
Thank you. Pleasure to be here. Well, it's HeatWave CrossFit. We're located in Fort Mohave, right next door to Findlay Used Car Auto. We are specialized in forging fitness. We're a CrossFit gym, and we've been open for about 9 years now. Formally CrossFit 86426. We're a class-based fitness exercise. So we've got a coach on staff that leads all the classes. You just come in, get your fitness on, and in an hour
get pumped, you know. Yeah, we hear you guys because we're right next door to each other in a very similar building, actually. Yeah. And as you see, that we're actually right in front of HeatWave CrossFit right now. The phone number, as you see, is 702-325-4048. But yeah, it's really nice to hear you guys getting it in, getting a good workout. We definitely get excited over here, listen to our music. I got a Super Saiyan next to my desk, so I get extremely pumped up when I'm working. Well, not working out, but working.
That's what we like to say. It's make it the best hour of your day, where you come in and just crank up the music and get after it.
I was going to say, you don't work out yet.
No.
He hasn't got you in there yet. He's
right
working
here.
on it, though.
Right here, the spirit fingers. I get it every single
the sound
morning.
effects are coming out. All right, cool.
So you said you've been there for about 9 years. How have you seen your business grow from where you had it to where it is now?
Well, there were a couple owners, actually. Christina Shetley and Candace Ruckle opened it up, and I was a trainer for the first year. Yeah, and then I bought in with them, and we're co-owners for another couple years, and then so I just came up on my 5-year. I've been sole owner for 5 years.
Cool.
Yeah, and yeah, I mean we've had that kind of core membership throughout the whole thing, and then we've just been growing outside of that. You know.
So what does CrossFit workouts imply? I mean, obviously I'm a gym rat myself. I know how, But what does CrossFit imply? I mean, is it like Olympic-style workouts? Or?
We're going to run a video and let him talk about it. How's that? Let's do it.
Oh, right on. Yeah.
Cool. So you just talk about what's going on here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, first off, they call it CrossFit. They necessarily call it a gym. They call it a box, is because you just need 4 walls inside. As you can see, there's not a lot of equipment besides kind of the free weights here. So you mentioned Olympic lifting, and right there, Robbie's doing a thruster, which is just not an Olympic lift, but we do a lot of Olympic lifting. We do weightlifting, all free weights. It's not like the hack squats or anything like that. You don't see those pieces of equipment.
Cool.
And really the kind of the general idea of that is, like, if you put on, you're a gym rat you're talking about.
Yeah.
You go in and you put on 300 pounds on the bench press.
I usually do.
Yeah, so if you're going to do that and they're like, all right, spot me, go ahead and take this off, you going to be able to lift that?
No.
Well, what's going to happen when it comes down on you?
You're going to hurt yourself.
Yeah, right. It's going to be crashing down. So here it's like, if you can lift it off the floor, you're going to be able to lift it. So these guys, it's kind of a lot of things are like, oh, it's not safe, but well, if you're not able to move around it and pick it up to begin with, then you're not going to be able to move it.
Right, and you have people there to guide you regardless.
Right, yeah. You'll see my coach Alex here. She's walking around in this video, and we do have trained coaches through every workout. So really, you kind of walk in the doors right off the bat, and you'll be greeted with a coach. There's Alex right there walking by, checking,
making sure everybody's doing everything.
Yep. And so when you come in, you see all these friendly faces here, and then
they're all familiar too, to be honest. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Friends. They're like family members. We call them the CrossFit family just because you just get that tight knit group.
Yeah, absolutely. We can relate. We have Findlay fam.
Yeah, right. Cool.
That's absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
I also noticed you have a padded floor, and if you can't handle the weight, you can just drop them, and it just bounces off the padded floor. It's not a big deal, nothing breaks. It's
Correct.
Pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, we don't have those cast iron plates. Those are rubber bumper plates, they call them.
Cool.
Yeah. And so when you come, just run down to the classes. You come in, and the coach is there, and he or she will go over the warm up, or we'll go over the workout, kind of tell you what it's going to be about, and then just demonstrate everything, and then go over the warm up, and then you go over to skill work with an empty barbell or even a PVC to start out with. You guys know how light PVC is,
right?
Yeah. Work on form.
That's
before
just
we
technique.
Even get going. Yeah, and just do some technique work or some skill work, and then get after it.
Work your way up.
Yeah.
What do you think would be your favorite workout within the CrossFit the box?
And you know what? I love CrossFit because I don't have a favorite. I'm kind of a spaz, and so I don't stick with something for too long. And so I like the fact that it's constantly varied. And so there's not a workout where it's like we have benchmark workouts that'll come once or twice a year, and so we'll get those going. But I don't have a favorite. I like long chippers. I like short sprints. I like, Olympic lifts. I like back squats. And so the fact that it's constantly varied is what keeps me around.
You can't see it right now because they're hanging up, but you have the ropes that they climb too. I think that's kind of a cool thing.
Oh, awesome.
When the ropes are hanging down, you climb those ropes all the way to the top and then back down. That's a workout too. I don't know if you've ever done anything like that.
I have. It's usually getting down that's sketchier on my end because I can get up pretty
You grab
cool.
a rope and you swing and let go and go into the river.
Yeah, like Tarzan.
Yeah.
Make the noise and everything.
In our teen class in the summer, that's one of our games. We'll set up those foam rollers, and they'll stand on a box and swing and see how many. It's like bowling.
Oh, wow.
Tarzan bowling, yeah.
This is another part of the workout here. Once they're done lifting, explain what they're doing now.
And so these are they're doing burpees over a bar, and so a lot of it's just kind of it's just max effort. And so it's not just coming in and doing a couple lifts. They're getting their cardio in. They're not only lifting.
Right.
Before this, they did an 800-meter run.
Mm-hmm.
And so you're getting – it's not just lifting is really kind of, I guess, what you're getting at. They do –
body weight, everything, huh?
Yes. We have – there's weightlifting, there's conditioning, and then there's gymnastics. And so anything that's kind of just body weight stuff is more cardio. And then gymnastics is kind of moving yourself around that. You see that rig there and some rings where you can do muscle ups and ring rows or anything like that.
No, and I've been encouraged that CrossFit would be a good route to take for because right now, I just checked yesterday, I'm 200 pounds right now.
Me too, man.
Yeah.
How tall are you? You're like 6 foot. What?
Yeah.
I'm 5'5".
That scale, man, it just kind of drives me nuts. We've got an in-body machine that tests everything, and so you can see your body fat, your muscle mass, your water weight, your body fat, your fat, and it's just in your muscle mass. It's awesome.
Oh, wow.
Coming in and do one of those machines, and you don't have to be a member to do one of those in-bodies. If you want to come in, and it's $15 for one, or you can buy a 6 session or whatever where you come in. It takes a couple minutes, and you can even meet with our nutrition coach, Karen Mitchell. She's the best, yeah.
So you have everybody pretty much on site to provide you what you need to accommodate your journey moving forward, your fitness journey and stuff. Do you see a lot of transformations being within that?
Oh, yeah, unbelievable. My man Carlos right here.
He's gangster.
Sushi chef, dude. Oh, it's the best.
Yeah, hell yeah.
He came in, and he was just like, I want to get shredded, coach. And now we just had our first competition, and he goes, I just want to get strong. I want to get stronger because he sees those guys.
Right.
Like I'm not the biggest guy, but I mean I can lift a little bit more than he can. And so it's not about the size. It's just when you see somebody throwing around 300 pounds, it's like,
you're like, I want it too.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
dope.
the
thing.
You can tell that it's kind of that type of environment, where it's just competitive and everybody's trying to outperform or just compete with the better people. That's awesome.
Yeah, and so what I talked about benchmark workouts, and I just love these because so he did this last year at this time, 120 we did this last year, so it's 131 we did it, and a year later he did 10 pounds more on the workout and he dropped 2 minutes.
Wow.
And so it's like, hey,
that's obvious progress.
I might not look that much greater, but I'm physically fitter. If something happened, I'm physically fitter, and that's the goal, is just to be healthier.
I agree.
A lot of people don't realize that when you do these workouts, how much better you feel and start feeling in the long run as far as like health issues, your personality.
Everything.
Everything. Your brain starts working better. It does a lot for you.
Yeah, and I love that. We've got a couple lawyers, judges, and detectives, and they're all just like, I feel better. I get more productive. We had a couple real estate agents, Alex Chandler, look her up. She's just like, my day is just better after a workout. I get more stuff done.
What's the earliest that you start there?
First class is 5 a.m. and you'll see
5 a.m.
Yeah, Abby or I are usually your coach.
Early risers.
Yes,
Absolutely.
yes. So like right now, it just feels like, oh, if somebody's like, "Good morning," it's like, it's not good yet. It's
Like 4 hours in.
yeah, right. Yeah. But it is. It's just a good atmosphere. As you saw Carlos when he finished up, he's just clapping and just gets you pumped up, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just working out with your friends, high-fiving.
Really cool. That's one thing I learned about when you work out. You feel much better throughout the day. I mean, you're wide awake. You feel stronger. I don't know if it's mental or you actually are, but I think you become eventually.
No, yeah, everywhere that you look, or every person that is like, of great success, they usually say that you have to get up around 5 in the morning and, get your day going,
Yeah.
get started. Me and The Rock, we have a lot in common.
Yeah, sure.
We do.
Mm-hmm.
Ish. But in general, so within CrossFit, is there any crazy stories that you have? Anybody getting hurt, or anything like that, or is it usually pretty chill environment? People don't usually.
I mean, it really though it's just like with anything. If you do too much too soon, if you go too heavy, you're going to get hurt. There's going to be some injuries. If you statistically, more people are going to get hurt in basketball. You're going to get more hurt with your knees running for long distances. It's just
at least you have somebody there on site. Like if you go to the gym, I've seen people pop their stuff just because they assume they can do something.
Yeah, for sure. And that's what I mean, the benefit of the coaches. But I mean, if you look at it, you're like, oh, you're playing basketball, you're going to roll your ankle, and it's going to happen. And so even with CrossFit, like you're doing fast movements as you're fatigued. So you might roll your ankle, you might do something, get those niggles in your wrists or whatnot, or just throughout your body. But you just have to take your time. And with right now, a lot of people just bit off more than they could chew in January, and you're like, oh, I'm exhausted. It's like, well, you can't do too much too soon. I've talked to you about that before.
Yes.
If you're getting into your nutrition, don't just go cut everything. Like you still need, if you're drinking Diet Coke, just cut it down a little bit, and then just kind of wean it out. Don't go full bore right off the bat because it's not sustainable.
And I can attest to that. I did that like cold turkey, trying to change everything, and I actually ended up gaining weight.
Got worse, huh?
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
It's like a cycle at this point.
And that's what's great about that InBody, because you'll see the dates that you take it, and then you'll see your increased muscle mass, and then you'll see decrease in your body fat.
Yeah. So how does the InBody work?
Goes up. It's really a scale that you step on, and it's got those electrodes, and you put in your hands, and you're barefoot, and your bare hands on it, and then it just goes through and it just reads your body, and so it gives you that.
Wow, that's super cool.
Yeah, it is. It's a great tool, because it's like whenever you're feeling like, oh man, look at that scale, and then you look at it and be like, wow, I dropped 2% body fat, or I dropped % body fat, and I have a little bit more muscle.
Yeah, so you're not thinking about weight at that point.
No,
you're thinking about the importance of.
I dropped body fat.
Wow.
Yeah. Another important thing that I thought that was pretty interesting is a lot of people are timid to go into any kind of gym or CrossFit place like you own. They're just like, oh my God, I can't go in there. I don't have the strength. I don't look good or whatever. You guys are so friendly in there, and I've heard it from a few different people that you accept them as they are. It doesn't matter if you're big, small, you know what I mean? And you'll work with them, Come in, don't be shy. We'll get you going on a program, and before you know it, they're excited to go back.
Yes. Oh, for sure.
I've heard that
and
too.
Even if you saw that video, there was one person with a barbell, and they just say you got to start where we meet you where you're at. If you check out our Instagram on HeatWave CrossFit, we've got and you were talking about rope climbing, and I just posted about that the other day. Just the scaling options of it, to where people, to begin, you're doing ring rows to get that pulling action, and then you go and then you're climbing the rope, or just like with your arms going down from the floor to helping yourself up with the rope, and then you're working on your footwork with it, and so you're saying being afraid of being at the top. Well, if we'll teach you how to do your there's a Spanish hook or a J hook, where you're just holding your feet. So even if you let go at the top, your feet are locked in, so you're not going anywhere.
Okay.
And then we teach you those skills before we put you up to the top.
Right.
Cool.
They don't just say, get up there.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I was always wondering.
Good luck getting down.
There's so many different workout moves and like maneuvers,
Yes.
and all
Oh.
that? Is it just like momentum based, or?
It's all core to extremity, man. If you've got a weak core, you're not going to be able to do anything. Even sitting here, if I have a weak core, my head's going to be on this table. Yeah, right. Sit up, big chest there. But walking, like what happens when you start to get a little bit more, you've got to start incorporating that core. Otherwise, you're just going to fall over. You're going to be running side to side. And you can see as people get tired as they run, they'll start wobbling because they're losing that core strength.
Right.
Yeah.
I do a lot of that wobbling part.
Back to that intimidating. It's super intimidating. As you saw those people just getting after it, it's tough. But what I did last night, I read a CrossFit article, and it was don't wait to start. Don't wait to get in shape before you start. Like that's Sandra right there. I think I don't want to. You can't name ages, but she's not a spring chicken. She's got she's got grandchildren your age, dude.
She's getting it.
She's getting it good.
She is. Yeah.
She has some weight on that barbell.
Yeah, right. And it's funny just because you'll get some other younger guys in there, and that's what's intimidating too, is because you've got some of these ladies that are doing handstand push-ups, and then a guy comes in there and can't put 45-pound bar above his head. It's like it's intimidating, but you've got to just check your ego at the door, because if you've got that, then you're gonna be home. You're gonna be out of there.
Yeah, that'll not help you in anything.
Then there's this guy. He makes it look easy.
Mm-hmm.
So do you diet or anything like that? I mean, being, the coach and the leader here within HeatWave CrossFit, do you diet pretty well, or are you?
What do you mean diet?
Like, do you eat a certain way?
Yeah, I eat healthy, man. And then the reason why I call it a diet is because that's what I eat. I guess people are like, oh, I'm going on a diet. I'm like, so you're changing what you eat now? What's the deal? I eat whole foods. I eat real foods. I eat chicken.
That's the way you eat. Period. You don't diet because it's what you.
No, right.
How you eat.
So it's the amount.
Yes.
It's the amount you eat.
Dude, I can house some food. I'll tell you that. But it's
got a
more
long stomach.
If I feel like I'm just lagging a little bit, I'll eat a little bit cleaner, which means. I'm not going to have the chips and salsa and the 2 baskets. Okay,
You're hitting a soft spot over there.
I'll have it. Oh, for me too, man. And if I get those chips and salsa out, the baskets are just coming out and they're gone. But
right.
Non-stop.
It's
the $1. I'll pay the $1. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So that's kind of the big thing, is just eating clean. And then if it's just like, oh, I'm not feeling that great, my workouts aren't going well, then I'm going to, hone back on those refined foods and the processed stuff.
For the most part, you stay in your in like, what would you call? So you're the coach and they're the students.
We athletes as
well. Athletes, yeah, I was going to say.
So you stay in your athletes'
ears. You turn into an athlete for sure.
Yeah, and some of them want to get more dialed in, and some of them just don't want to hear it from you. They
just do their own thing.
Right, yeah. and it works for them. And some of them, no matter what you tell them, they're still going to do their own thing.
So stubborn.
Like, oh man, you're
stubborn.
Shooting yourself in the foot.
Right.
I remember when I was, changing my lifestyle, you would stay consistently. Anytime we met there at that driveway, you would tell me all the time, how's your eating going, how's your water intake, and having that person in your ear, it makes a difference, because you do start thinking about it again. You're like, oh, don't let up. You have to stay moving forward, especially when it comes to changing your lifestyle from addicted to preservatives and bad food and carbohydrates and a lot of that to I want to start eating healthier. I mean, you have to almost break free of those chains, because it's not. So far, it has not been easy for me.
Oh no, not at all. It's not easy, and that's the thing. It's a grind. It is. It's definitely a grind. It's something you got to just kind of push yourself to do, and then pretty soon it becomes a habit.
What do you think about vitamins? Do you drink any vitamins or anything like that?
I do. I take magnesium, omega-3s, and that's about it. Magnesium just for my muscle recovery, and then omega-3s just for my heart health. There's a saying out there that's just the vitamins and supplements, it's expensive pee. You're putting that in your body and you just go through it. Like, if you would spend that time on eating nutritional foods, you don't need those supplements.
Right.
And so I don't. I think it's a waste of money.
Right.
It is.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I think that everything could be cured within what is already available. My mom's big on it, juicing and garlic and ginger. It's like,
putting good things in your body.
Yeah, nonstop.
Yeah, and the way we work out, you kind of have to eat well, because if you're in there and of course, you got to have that piece of cake at a birthday party, things like that. I mean, you just have to. It's kind of abnormal not to, And then you're just like, oh, I can feel that pizza, and they just kind of joke about it, As long as you're not having that every night, it's not a big deal.
So are there any like competitions that you guys are a part of that you guys go out and travel to do? I mean,
yeah, we just had one this last weekend in Havasu. We put one on in the past, but then COVID kind of turned it around, and now we haven't done another one yet. We just had one in Havasu, and we had 10 athletes go to it. There's another one in Kingman in October. We've got another one. Vegas has one, the Valentine's Day Massacre or something like that, up in Sin City CrossFit, and yeah, we can go up and compete in those.
So what made you think of getting CrossFit here in this community? I mean, it's not something that's really been, in my experience, even an idea, or I haven't seen it any time or anywhere around here. What made you get into it?
You know what? I was playing in a basketball tournament down in Parker with Tim Williams, the chairman of the tribe.
Cool.
And yeah, and he goes, hey, and I was coaching cross country at the time. So one of his, Shan Lewis's daughter was running down there, and he's like, hey, I want you to incorporate this with some of your cross country stuff. Come on down to the tribe and start working out with us. And so when I was coaching at River Valley, I would go down to the tribe and do it every day. And I was doing it for about a year daily, incorporating into cross country. And then that's when Christina and Candace knew I kind of had a background in it and said, hey, would you like to train? We're opening this up.
Okay,
so
cool.
I just jumped on board with that, and I was
one thing led to another.
Yeah, right.
Wow,
and
thank God.
It was just kind of like I fell in love with it. And one of my buddies, Josh Wilson, he was doing it with me for a while, and then he moved away and started Sturgis CrossFit. So yeah, up in Sturgis, South Dakota.
Cool.
And then I've got another buddy, MJ. He started doing it at the tribe with me after that, and he owns Cold Front CrossFit.
Wow, you're starting some trends.
Yeah, man.
That's awesome.
We just
Thank
fell in
God.
love with it. We're competitive. We're competitive guys, and
For
you
sure.
know, MJ, they're college athletes, and it was just like when you have that competitive nature, it goes with it. And for me, I was competing at 5Ks. I mean, that was really the only competition I'd have where it was like, hey, I'd get out and go for a run and run against other people.
Have you always been an athlete? I mean, in high school and all that, did you compete?
Yeah. Somebody asked me if I played football the other day, so I had to flex on them a little bit.
Really? Gangster. Hell yeah.
He's like football, baseball,
I'm on a
basketball.
softball
did
team.
it
Well,
all.
I grew up in a small town in Nebraska, so it was just like I played it all. There's
Right.
200
Okay, cool.
kids in my high school. Yeah.
What kind of things were they doing in Nebraska, aside from sports?
Oh man, it's good. Chase cattle.
Really?
No,
Cool.
No,
Dodge tornadoes.
Yeah, right. Yeah. No, that's why I moved out here. I started teaching in Nebraska, and one of my buddies, MJ, who I moved down here with, they recruited him out here, and because there wasn't any jobs in Nebraska, so I decided, let's go down and take a look. And so we moved down here. Oh, it's been 18 years, I believe.
Wow.
Yeah.
Big difference in climate change.
Oh my gosh. And people too.
Oh, yeah, for
It
sure.
just felt like it was constant summertime. I was like, geez, it's just
Nonstop,
fun. Yeah, it
right
is.
underneath
You're just
the eyes.
outside all the time.
And you got Havasu right down the street. That's like the biggest party place in the world.
Is it?
It's one of them.
Oh.
I
I haven't been down there for
Not
that.
me.
No.
Yeah.
Or Vegas or.
I've been wanting to have a hot girl
Yeah,
summer.
sure.
One of the things we love about that area, when I moved down here, is you can go to Flagstaff and you can snowboard. You can go to LA and be in the beach. You can go down to Phoenix, have the city
Right.
life, and then Havasu and Vegas, and it's a hub. Like
It's
every
a good home
weekend we were
base.
gone. Oh my gosh, it is.
You can get anywhere within 5 hours,
And it's cheap.
whether
Yeah.
it's skiing, surfing,
right.
motocross, whatever you like to
Yeah.
do.
Yep. For sure. And cheap flights from Vegas. So, I go back and see my family. Before I had a child, it was 5 times a year. I'd be going back to Colorado and visit with my family and Nebraska and everything.
I would recommend anybody who's watching out there that is an athlete or trying to do something like race or compete in any sort of way where you need conditioning. HeatWave CrossFit is probably the best thing for you, not just to go out and lift weights, because that's only going to get your upper body stronger or bigger, whatever like Janssen over there. But why don't you go ahead and tell people how easy it is to sign up with you guys? Tell them the process that they need to do to come down to 4669 Apollo Road here in Fort Mohave. Tell them how easy it is.
Watch, we can open up the door right here. Just step on in. Even if you're intimidated just to come on in, you can text.
Come see you.
Yeah, right. I mean, just call that number, text that number, hit us. You can email us. You can Instagram, Facebook, anything. HeatWaveCrossFit@gmail.com, and just say, hey, this is where I'm at. This is what I want to do. I want to lose weight. I want to get stronger. I want to be a better athlete. I want to. anything. I want to get healthier. I want a longevity of life. It's just I want to meet some friends, like all of that, and then we'll come in, and we've got new contracts now where you can sign up for a year, you can sign up for 3 months, you can sign up month to month. And so if you just want to come in and be like, hey, I really want to dedicate this month to myself, and I want to be fitter, and you can come on and do that.
Yes, because some sports have a season. So, like if you race motocross, for instance, you want to race motocross and supercross someday. It's seasonal. You only race for 4 months out of the year. For those 4 months, sign up, get in shape right before, right during, and after.
When we went to the CrossFit Games, they had just kind of like in between the different events, they had the motocross guys come out and just start doing all that stuff. And it was like, I've been doing for CrossFit for X amount of years, and it was like, this made my game just go up exponentially.
For sure.
It's just like I've gotten so much better because of CrossFit.
Yeah, I think it'd be awesome. You guys will see my transformation when I joined CrossFit.
He's going to be racing motocross. He's going to be snowboarding, surfing, you name it. Janssen's going to do it all.
Well, that's the thing. That you're just training for life. Like I'll go snowboarding, I'll go mountain biking, I'll keep up with anybody. I play with my daughter. I go out and just you got to be active. It does. And
no matter what you do.
Challenge accepted for everything.
You're always thinking about something. Yeah, like when I went to just the parks and different things, and you get them out and you see your kids playing, and play with them. Go out and do that,
right.
And it's just like you see those monkey bars, they start doing pull-ups on it, and it's just like, oh, who's that freak? And it's like the person who is healthy. It's going to live longer.
The guy that can.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
And that's what I was saying. The gym's so much different. It's basically people go in there to get their cardio going, their upper body. Everybody wants big arms and this and that, but it takes a lot more than that to really be in shape all the way around. In other words, I see you guys go on your runs. You also do the fast-paced walks. Then you come back, you work out, you train, you relax for a little bit, and then you get back on it, and then you send them home.
Yeah, oh, for sure. Right. Just another great part about it is the fact that you don't need to worry about anything. You walk in the doors, the coach just starts telling you what to do. Hey, get out this piece of equipment, get out this dumbbell, get out this.
You got a personal coach.
Right,
that's pretty cool.
Every single class.
I'm way better at taking orders than I am to get in there and get it. Like,
I've got to.
You wouldn't know what to do.
I've got to set up at my house, and it's just like, okay, I'm gonna do the workout of the day. They call it the WOD, the workout of the day.
WOD.
And I'll start it when I'm in my house by myself, and I'm like, I'm not going to finish this, and you lose motivation. But when you have all your peers around you doing it, then it's like you're going to finish it. Yeah, right. I'm going to go faster. I'm going to do more, and so it gives you that accountability to get it done.
It's just being in better shape makes you feel better, like I said, and that's what I think CrossFit's so important for people to do, is because your whole body feels from it, not just your arms, your legs,
your mental game,
your whole body, your brain too. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I think it's cool what you do next door, and maybe you can get me and Janssen on a workout. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's necessary.
We have some. Even if you're just kind of afraid and you want some,
we're scared.
Write some. Yeah, right. You're gonna write some workouts for your home gym. Like I say though, it's CrossFit. Anybody can do CrossFit, but it's not for everybody.
Right.
Because it's hard work. You're not going to go in there and be like, oh, I didn't feel like didn't get a workout today. Like you're going to get pushed.
Yeah, every time.
So it's dedication.
My first time that I went, I literally threw up. I went with Gonzo, and I threw up.
Man,
I've seen people come out and do that.
This guy's an athlete. He was up there just ripping pull-ups and doing well, and it was like, it's easy to coach someone like you because you just come in and you can do it.
I can do it, but I threw up. It was 20 pounds before. But I get excited. I get excited. What happens is you always want an excuse. Oh, my hours or this or that, or when really you can make it work. So.
Oh, for sure.
It's time.
Yeah.
But if there's not anything else, I mean, I think we can wrap it up. Go join Mitch and join the HeatWave CrossFit community. If you want to change your life for the better, he has all the information, technology, the staff, he's the personnel. So go check it out. It's definitely a great move.
4669 Apollo Road.
Right
by Finley Used Car Center down here. We're right next door.
Yeah. Right where we run our internet department. But definitely check him out. Check him out on Instagram. A great man right here. He pushes everybody. We all love him here. So, again, thank you so much for joining us, Bro Chacho.
Thanks, my man.
God bless you so much.
Thank you, Mitch. And we'll see you guys again.
Later.
All right, cool.
Cool. That was